Hello, friends. I know I've been gone for like a week or so. I've just had other things going on. But I'm back today to talk about something that something that has sort of, been on my mind for a while, and that's anti-intellectualism. It's just something I see absolutely everywhere in society now. And it really makes me sad, and it really makes me feel like very disconnected from a lot of my fellow human beings. Now, when I talk about anti-intellectualism, I'm not necessarily talking about a lack of knowledge or a rejection of knowledge. In fact, you could even say that we have an overabundance of knowledge in our society now, right? Because we have the internet and we have all of these tools for getting us knowledge, and it's just it's almost too much. We're almost bombarded with knowledge so constantly that for most people, there's nothing really of meaning that they can grab onto in that sea of things that is constantly bombarding our senses. In this book that I'm still reading, I promise I will finish it soon and probably review it, but I'm still reading this book. But in Anti-Oedipus by Deleuze, he talks about this sort of what he calls the scientific and technical worker. And so he sort of means this worker that knows a lot about these different things, but all of their knowledge goes only towards the utility of capitalism. And it's just so wrapped up in capitalism that it's not knowledge for their sake or even for the sake of knowledge. It's just knowledge that is valuable because it's useful to the capitalist system that we live under. And so our society essentially is made up of workers who have a lot of knowledge but fundamentally are stupid. Stupid in the sense that they don't have a philosophical grounding to their life. And that's what really is lacking, is wisdom. And generally, philosophy is seriously undervalued in our society. I mean, kids will go through high school, even college, without learning or reading any philosophy. No Aristotle, no Spinoza, no Kant, no Nietzsche, right? And not only do people just not care about philosophy and they don't read it, but they actively reject it. They call you elitist for philosophizing about things and for thinking about things on a deeper level. It's not that deep, right? That's a common phrase. And in general, philosophy is seen as not useful because it can't be applied to the capitalist system that we live in. And this goes for a lot of the arts and humanities in general. They're being completely just rejected and pushed away. They're not useful to us, not important. What's important is economics and business and all that stuff, right? The hard sort of sciences. And so we're losing that foundation of wisdom. And we have been for a very long time. I'm not trying to say that this is a new thing. It is sort of almost deeply ingrained in American culture. This is a very dangerous place that we're at. Rejecting philosophy, I think it is genuinely what has led us to all of the stupidity and cruelty that you see every day, especially in our modern society, and by these rich fucking billionaires and, our stupid-ass president, right? And yeah, I mean, like, I don't think this is a coincidence. This is exactly where the people in power want us to be. This is exactly how the people in power maintain their power structures, which are so obviously ridiculous and antithetical to human well-being. But they do this by manufacturing this increasingly unphilosophical and unintellectual working class who will more readily do their bidding and fall in line. And genuinely, I find it very difficult to escape this anti-intellectualism. it is everywhere. People are just more readily consuming slop just all the time. Social media, in just media in general. And just, I see such a lack of critical engagement with our art, with the movies and TV shows and books that we consume on an everyday basis. They've just become entertainment and nothing else. That's what they are for people, is entertainment. People don't look to art for anything aside from entertainment now. That is the sort of culture that we've developed. Instead of using art as a way to challenge our ideas and evoke deep emotions within us, which is what art is all about, it has been scooped up by the capitalist machine. And so we've really devolved, or maybe we always were, but where we're at now is just a culture of spectacle and utility. Things are only good, things are only valued if they are useful. And in our society, useful does not mean better for human well-being. No, it simply just means better at progressing essentially just better at accumulating wealth for the people at the top and giving none to us. Meanwhile, we just sit by and enjoy our art and politics as if they were just spectacles going on beyond us and not things that are deeply a part of us and our mind and soul. Even religion now, and for a while, has been not about the philosophy, the living of your religion, but just about following a doctrine. Religion is about what you believe in, not how you live that belief. And this is inherently anti-thought and anti-intellectual. It is just follow in line. You believe this. This is what it means, instead of a self-discovery. And this is really where I think our society just rejects individualism on that level. You are not meant to believe in anything for your sake. You're not meant to do anything for your sake, but only for the sake of something beyond you that you can never relate yourself to. And no wonder we are constantly alienated. And so really the message I want to leave on this video, and I mean, not like me saying this is going to do anything, but we really need to bring back philosophy into all aspects of our society as we know it, into our education, into our art, into our politics, into our religion. Everything needs a deeper grounding of engagement and of philosophical thought. Because if we are going to get anywhere, especially if we are going to escape this capitalist hell that we live in, that is just absolutely necessary. I hope that you sympathize with what I'm saying here, and I guess that's all I have to say for this video. I'm glad to be back, and I'll see you in the next one.